Hi everybody, it's me. It's December 15th. How are you doing? So I had 2 hours sleep last night. No idea what. I mean, I took my Tylenol PM. I probably slept 2 hours, woke up. It was like 1 something in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like, no, I have to go in today. So I'm drinking my cold brew, which will wake me up pretty good. That's very unusual that I can't. I do maybe, if I'm lucky, sleep 4 hours straight. But so listen. So Chris Christie was not the one that got in with Trump. I was feeling like Trump really wanted him. Okay, so I see him negotiating with Donald Trump, but I also feel that Jared Kushner, I think Jared Kushner threw himself on the fire. Like, don't take him, take me. That's how desperate he was. They really don't want him in there. So Christie walked away, but I actually think it was more because Trump couldn't get him or couldn't make the decision on him. Mick Mulvaney is a joke. I don't see that lasting at all. But let's take a look, see. Mick Mulvaney, he's just gonna like hide. I see Trump begging him. I see like they just want the media to shut up, that nobody's there to take Kelly's place. So Mick is taking the job. I see Mick just like very unhappy. And the good news is Trump's taking a long extended vacation at Mar-a-Lago, so that's cool. He'll be out of the picture for a while. Mick Mulvaney, let's look. Mick Mulvaney. No, he's going to try to get along with Trump. But fortune will change. He'll end up being a fool for taking this position. It's definitely, the cups are turned upside down. He wants to escape. This legal stuff is getting ready to happen for 2019, you guys. So, I mean, that's why he told Trump to say interim. It's just like he doesn't want this job. And I see Trump going out of his way to try to be nice, but it's very hard for him to do. Okay, so Mick Mulvaney is, and what's his face? We just read on him yesterday. He's got big issues coming up. He's got underhanded issues coming up. Listen, none of these guys are free. Zinke, he caused so much damage. Tell me about Zinke. Tell me about Zinke. Heat was on. And you know, Donald Trump really doesn't care. As long as you're ruining the earth like he wants, he really doesn't care. Just a lot of heat on Zinke is what I was feeling. He's got the tower. So his world is getting ready to explode. He's trying to save what he can to get out of there. But most of these people aren't going to be able to do politics again because there's just so much crap coming up. Now, I want to ask about the that judge in Texas that decided that the Obamacare is illegal. Will that go far? Is that going to happen? What's this judge in Texas? Yeah, he hates Obamacare. Oh God! Remember Trump? If you want health care, do not vote for a Democrat. Tell me about this judge in Texas. They're going to find out some things about him, about this judge, that he shouldn't have even been. Improprieties is what I'm hearing. There's some underhanded, like they're digging through his history now. He's got some stuff coming up. It's almost like he'll pay for this decision. Okay, so what can I tell people? Somebody just said, nope, it'll get thrown out. Here's the battle. Here's healthcare. Yeah, it'll get thrown out. It'll be reinstated, or it's healthcare itself is we're gonna have some good stuff coming up in the next 2 to 3 years, but this is temporary. Don't worry. Okay, now I wanted to ask. People have been asking me about some letters. Okay, apparently. And I was driving when I was thinking about it because I didn't know what the heck, and I didn't see it, okay? So apparently the Secret Service handed George Bush a letter that he turned around and handed to Laura Bush, and the brother was standing next to her, and I guess she was reading it out loud. So who was this letter from? But they looked disgusted, like somebody farted in the room, and the only thing I could think of was Trump. So I'm willing to bet it was some bullshit letter of condolence from Trump. That's what I'm feeling. Some, you know, whatever her name is, Melania. And I wish to give condolences, you know. But it's almost, did you see that look? Because I found it on YouTube. That look of, ew, yuck. It was from Trump. What can I tell him? Who was the letter from? I didn't know it. Someone's eulogy had been typed out and they handed it over, but they wouldn't have looked disgusted like that. So, it was a message of love. Yeah, it definitely was from Trump and his wife. And they're like, someone take this letter. Okay, so, and then I saw Hillary and all the other, that was an invitation to, after the funeral, to go for lunch, or we are, just to let you know, we're having lunch, or we're having a private arrangement at this place. That's what I saw. Okay, so, that's why they have that constipated look on their face. Oh shoot, the leaf blower's here again. Okay. So we did Obamacare. Now I want to know about Ivanka and the tax crimes. Apparently she's up, and there's also with the, let's just look at her, because there's also stuff coming up with I just went blank on it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The, before the presidency, the inauguration funds. Tell me about Ivanka and her tax crimes. And her tax crimes. Sorry about that noise, you guys. Ooh. People are going to be happy. Ten of Swords, the Judgment. Ooh. She did this to herself, you guys. There's a lot of stuff going to be hitting her. I mean, I'm telling you, this whole family's going down. She's desperate to try to, I don't know. I see heartache and trouble, but I don't know about jail time. I think I've told you guys this before. But I see her desperately trying to get out from under this, maybe claiming ignorance. I don't know what. But, yeah. A lot of trouble's coming up. And so Ivanka is definitely going down with the crime family. So Lindsey Graham is under investigation for campaign finance ties with Russia. It's all going down, you guys. It's not just him. Don't you miss Jon Stewart at a time like this? Remember how funny Jon Stewart used to be? Remember how he used to talk about O'Connell like the turtle? Whoop, whoop. And then he used to talk about Lindsey Graham. I do declare. Tell me what. Is Lindsey Graham going to get in trouble for ties with Russia? Yes or no? Is Lindsey Graham going to get in trouble with ties with Russia? Yes or no? Ooh. Yes, justice will be served, you guys. Justice will be served. You know, there's a female head in a lot of this stuff, so I wonder when the Dems take over in January if there's a female in front, not just Pelosi, but somebody else. Because it feels like, you guys had talked about that new AG for New York. It just feels like boom, 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 trouble. Yeah, he's going to be in trouble, you guys. Even by the fall of next year, he could be trying to get out. Like he's going to have to leave. Fall of next year. Okay. He's hanging in there, but he knows. He looks bad. Looks real bad. And Trump can't save him. Okay. Let's ask about that new AG from New York. Let's ask about the new AG from New York. She's a spitfire, huh? So what are you doing, sweetie? Are you going to bring him down? And that also, the lady that's in, the Russian lady that's in jail, that's going to make a deal. When I was driving in, and when I'm driving in, I get these hits. But I felt like they're letting her spiel, but they don't quite trust her. They know she's desperate. And I think she wants them to guarantee that she doesn't have to go back to Russia. And they're not quite giving her what she wants until she gives them information that they feel is worth it. That's what I saw. Okay, the new AG in New York. Tell us about her. Is she going to cause some drama for the Trumpsters? I heard yes. Oh, yeah, she's on the horse. Mm-hmm. Ride 'em, cowboy. The tower, she's going to find out some stuff, you guys. She's going to find out some big time stuff. Ooh. She comes in as a powerful energy form. People will be running out of the door. She's finding theft, thievery, sneaking. She's finding all that. Ooh, it will be swift. It will be swift. So yeah, she's a powerful energy form. She's a powerful female energy form. And there will be no stone left unturned. It's like bada bing, bada boom. We're going to hear her name a lot. Mark my words. Yeah, she's taking a whole lot of them down. Okay, so I just wanted to ask real quick, what does Putin really think about Trump right now? Because I felt like this, he's not worth my time. Why the hell did we even spend time with this guy? What am I going to tell? What am I going to tell everybody what Putin thinks? What does Putin think? Ooh, He's very disappointed. He was looking for his money to come back. And so he's feeling like a fool. Here's Mueller standing right next to Mueller standing right next to Trump. Woo, woo. Yeah, let me tell you something, and I've said this before, I can pretty much guarantee it, but Putin he's not going to be able to be touched by us, but I feel like he feels, remember I told you guys that I felt like his power was even going down? I feel like something will happen in Russia. A lot of people love him, but I feel like he's costing them a lot of money or something, or there's maybe people who are tired or struggling like they did in Paris, remember when they were going to up the gas tax. So I just feel an upheaval. I see us getting along with Russia down the road. I really do. I know that sounds cray-cray, but I see a comradeship. I don't think Putin's in power, but this could be years down the road. But I see Russia and the United States working together. Okay, real quick, because he's been out of our zone, but I heard he's doing all kinds of underhanded stuff. The one that Donald Trump thought he'd win the award for, humanitarian award or whatever, that North Korea guy, Kim Jong-un. What's going on with him? Now, remember when Trump got mad at him and called him Rocket Man? And everybody's like, holy shit. But you notice he didn't attack us? Because you would have thought he would say, oh yeah, here's your Rocket Man. I actually think he's a little bit more careful about stuff like that. He's cray, but that he's actually careful about stuff like that. So he thinks, just like Putin did, he has Trump in his back pocket. Yeah, Trump is just getting more depressed and more depressed. And I feel like he's always afraid someone's going to assassinate him. Dear God, I hope nobody is thinking of that, because that would just be the worst thing ever. You don't want to assassinate a president. I don't care how awful he is. Some of you may say, oh, I'd be glad, but you don't want to do that. It's not good for the country. Just get him out legally. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell me what Kim Jong-un is thinking of Donald Trump in the United States? He feels, it's almost like he thinks he has him in his back pocket. Just like with that poor man that was murdered. And now finally Congress is coming forward and saying, no, we need to do sanctions against them. Now this is interesting. Here's Trump. Did Trump let up for North Korea to be able to get things like there were sanctions and they were really struggling? The only people that really hurt were the people of North Korea. I don't see anything horrible, you guys. I've often felt he would be snuffed out. Remember I told you it could even be a family member? Same with the guy in Saudi Arabia. I felt like his own family hates him. So, there's some good news with North Korea, believe it or not. So we'll check it out. I'm just going to tell you what they say. But I don't see any war or anything. I'm not seeing any atomic bombs going off. So that's good news. Okay, so just last but not least, is there anything you guys want to tell me? Is there anything I should tell the public about what's coming up? It feels like it's slow. I think even yesterday I didn't feel any bang, bang, bang. Feels like things won't start happening until January 3rd. Can you tell me? And remember I told you, I felt Roberts. I mean, Trump disrespected him. I don't care. He also goes by the law. He's more by the law than most people. But I see Roberts doing some stuff, voting against Trump. And I see Trump just livid. And I even see Kavanaugh, believe it or not, because he's trying to save his job. He just voted on the abortion thing with Roberts. How much you want to bet he'll sort of follow the leader because he doesn't want anybody to kick him out, because they'll say, well, see, no, I'm not a Trumpster. I voted for this. Okay. But Kavanaugh's, like, I'm telling you, Kavanaugh's coming up to the plank, so to speak. So is there anything else you need me just to tell folks before we close out? I wonder if I should do a live on Christmas Day. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know how to really do it, but just go on live, let you all ask questions from my house with the puppies in the background. Is there anything? Someone's getting sick. Someone very famous or someone in the political realm feels like they're getting pretty sick. And the tower is here. And it's got to do with that woman. I wonder if this gal, this Russian gal, is going to put out some stuff like everybody's going, holy shit. So yeah, I would say information and news is going to kind of blow. I see January being hot. Even this next week, it feels like something could come out, you guys. I'm seeing something this next week where people are running, you know. Remember I told you I always get that vision of a bunch of reporters going in. Remember those the phone booths they used to have? And the reporters would run in and it would cause them to crash. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody running. So, yeah. I even see Trump trying to act nice for a minute. He knows he's going down, you guys. He's having bad dreams and everything. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not going to be pretty. So, okay, you guys. I'll let you go. I'll speak to you next week. Now, I'm not going to be here next week, but I'll speak to you from home. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.